The Vercel AI SDK 6. The June 2026 release of the TypeScript SDK that has quietly become the default way React and Next.js teams talk to LLMs in the next few minutes. We cover what AI SDK 6 adds, why it matters that the API is finally stable, how it stacks against LangChain.js and the OpenAI SDK, and where it fits in a modern app stack. Let's get started. Let us start with the core idea behind the Vercel AI SDK 6. Here are the essentials of the Vercel AI SDK 6 in plain language, what it is and why it was introduced. AI SDK 6 gives you one consistent interface across OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, XAI, and dozens of others. Swap models with one config change instead of rewriting integration code. Previous majors were active redesigns. 6 is the stabilization release. Fewer breaking changes, deeper docs, more first-party integrations. All three are first class. You no longer cobble together streaming with custom decoders or handcraft tool schemas. It is in the SDK. If you're on Next.js 14 or 15, the RSE hooks let you stream LLM output directly into a server component. The boilerplate that used to be a tutorial is now one import. Now, let us look at why the Vercel AI SDK 6 matters in practice. Here is where the Vercel AI SDK 6 shows up in real products, teams, and decisions. For most Next.js teams, AI SDK 6 is now the path of least resistance. LangChain.js and direct SDK calls still work, but you're paying complexity tax. AI SDK 6 does not replace the vendor SDKs. It sits on top of them. You can mix and match where you need vendor-specific features. If you might switch from GPT to Claude to Gemini next quarter, or evaluate all three side by side, the provider abstraction pays for itself. If your team is on Python, Go, or Java, look elsewhere. AI SDK 6 is TypeScript first and unapologetic about it. Let us recap the key takeaways on the Vercel AI SDK 6 and what to do next. Fewer breaking changes, deeper docs, broader integrations. One config flips the model. Useful when you're evaluating or hedging. No more custom decoders. All three are in the SDK. Unless you're on a non-TypeScript stack, start here. That is the Vercel AI SDK 6 in a nutshell. If you found this useful, subscribe for more SDK breakdowns. For more information, visit Standarity.com. See you in the next video.